Mt.Hope Cemetery is Rochester, New York's first municipal cemetery, located on Mt.Hope Avenue in what is now downtown Rochester. There are over 350,000 individuals laid to rest within the grounds of Mt.Hope Cemetery, some more notable than others. This is not a whole list of notable individuals. This is just a select few who have impacted the Rochester community and beyond. The first three individuals we will look at are William Carter, Samuel Miller, and Charlotte Curtis. William Carter is the first buried within the cemetery, even before its dedication. Samuel Miller is the first to be buried after the dedication, and Charlotte Curtis is the first to be cremated within the grounds. George Sheldon is a noted lawyer and inventor. His most known invention would be the patent for the automobile. In addition, he is known for making a hoop-making machine and a typewriter. James Arvell is most noted for his family. He is a member of one of the Rochester's first families. His mother is a prominent individual within the society and dedicated and named the University of Rochester Art Gallery in his name after he died at a young age. Henry Ward was a world traveler, most known for his collection of specimens, mounting them and displaying them, and then selling them to collections and museums. Bausch & Lomb, Rochester's home to optical care. The co-founders were German-American friends, and Bausch & Lomb today is a large international company, one which started when Henry loaned John his life savings to start the company. Susan B. Anthony, one of the most prominent names you will find within the cemetery, was an active civil rights leader. She was anti-slavery. She fought for equality. She co-founded the Revolution and worked alongside Elizabeth Cady Stanton for women's rights. In addition, you will also find in the cemetery Nathaniel Rochester. He is a Revolutionary War soldier. Rochester was named after him. It was first known as Rochesterville. He quickly established towns, businesses, and governments. He was first settled down in Dansville and then moved his way up. Frederick Douglass was a former slave. He is also one of the most noted people within the cemetery. He's a spokesman. He taught himself how to learn and write because at the time slaves were not allowed to learn and write because it was a fear that they would revolt against the institution of slavery, which is exactly what he did. He published many books, and he is a well-noted writer and speaker. He moved from down south up to Baltimore, Maryland, where he worked and taught himself how to read and write by watching other children. He eventually then predicted his freedom and then escaped to freedom. One other notable name that is in the cemetery would be Margaret Woodbury Strong. She's the only child to a wealthy family. They traveled the world, and on her travels she collected toys and trinkets. Today, this is one of the world's largest collections of toys, and it is housed in what is now the Strong National Museum of Play in Rochester, New York. Amy and Isaac Post were radical Quakers. They believed in women's rights, and they were spiritualists. The very last person we will look at is Elijah Gaylord Marshall, or General E.G. Marshall. He was a soldier dedicated to his war efforts. He is a war hero. He was a prisoner of war. He graduated from West Point, served in multiple battles, and is laid to rest. Unfortunately, his grave was robbed, and some of his remains have still yet to be found.